Hey leaders, are you a Gen X manager who is struggling to lead your millennial employees successfully? Or do you find yourself wondering why your management style just isn't resonating with younger generations? Well, join me as I dive into this tricky challenge of what's holding Gen Xers back from leading millennials successfully. Did you know that over 60% of millennials feel misunderstood by their Gen X managers? Shocking. This is not unusual, but it shouldn't be ignored. There are 5 conflicts that separate generations in the workplace: stereotypes, communication styles, expectations, relationship with tech, and priorities. I'll discuss each of these in separate videos, but while you're here, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and get a notification when I start to release those videos.
So what's the problem? What's the reason that Gen Xers are struggling to lead my people? It's a conflict of purpose. We sit on opposing sides when it comes to the importance of purpose in both our professional and personal lives. Remember, I just mentioned that priorities is one of the reasons that divides us in the workplace. Well, purpose is one of those priorities. Gen Xers, especially leaders, tend to focus on practical results and the bottom line. They are leading with logic and rarely considering emotion. This has been a great contributor to the workforce, as the work ethic behind it has set a standard of professionalism, pragmatism, and poise. Millennials, on the other hand, care about practical matters, but it's through the lens of personal fulfillment and attention, i.e., purpose. We don't like to do anything that's not connected to purpose. It's not an afterthought. It's not a goal to reach. It's a very present priority. What this has contributed to the workplace is benefits and perks that benefit the wellness of the whole person and their lifestyle. Do you see the impasse? I don't do anything, literally nothing, without purpose being tied to it. I can't separate it. But when I'm connected to an organization whose values match my purpose, I'll give 135%. If it's not, then my attention seems to be split. And it's a gross feeling. That's the best way that I can describe it. For us, purpose is both practical and essential to work. Otherwise, our efforts feel sterile, transactional, or inauthentic. We don't want to wait till retirement to start engaging with and focusing on purpose. It feels like it's too far away, and it feels like it's starved at that point. And for us, and I'll speak for me specifically, I cannot imagine a world or a life where I've got to wait another 30, 25 plus years to start thinking about my purpose. To Gen Xers, you might look at this as misplaced priorities or like we're soft or something. We'll get into the dangers of stereotyping in the workplace in another video, but for now, we have to really reestablish our relationship with each other to where there's mutual respect and where it's a win-win for both of us. So how can you fix it? Gen X leaders, your challenge in addressing this gap is to speak the language of purpose and values. Although I know initially this may feel like a waste of time, it is a small investment that will yield years of results from your millennial team members and employees. You respect practical matters, but you also have values. When is the last time you evaluated how your actions and your work ethic reinforce those values? I encourage you to do this exercise as a refresher and as a recommitment to your work. And this allows you to serve as a coach to millennials. Help us to see our blind spots where we're not able to see or to tie our values to our work. This may take 1 or more sessions or conversations, but that's okay. When you leave room or you create opportunities to discuss purpose and to bridge the gap between present and future, that breeds loyalty and engagement from us. In addition, we can help you advocate for the starving areas of your life that need attention or where you need some rest. It's reconnecting you to what your soul is asking for.
The key takeaway here is that bridging gaps between the two largest generations in the workplace is critical for the success and the survival of any organization or business. To my Gen X leaders, by pivoting your management approach to relate to millennials and not getting caught up in one of those 5 factors that separate us, you can really reap the benefits of having a millennial on your team, in addition to more collaboration, productivity, and an engaged environment, and just for you to have some relief and your own sanity back. So I would prioritize the things I said in this video. And then, of course, comment below, let me know how it's working for you and how you're reaping the benefits and seeing the fruit of your labor. Thanks for watching, and I'll check you in the next video.